It's no secret that I believe in the strength of faith and the power of prayer. I've always talked about it on all my shows. I'm not ashamed of that. It's really how I got here. Well, my next guest believes in it too. Now, while on her delivery route, Amanda Regan encountered a stranger in need of a healing prayer for a sick husband. So she did the only thing she knew. She prayed with the woman. Amanda posted her experience on Facebook, and it went viral with over 22 million views. Here's part of that post.
I stopped what I was doing. I went back to that neighborhood and rang her doorbell and asked her. She came down the stairs, and she had tears in her eyes. When she saw it was me, she smiled. And I said, "Ma'am, can I pray with you?" And she just broke down. She came out on the front porch and squeezed me so tight. This lady I've never met. She held my hand so tight, and I prayed for her and her family and for her husband.
Please welcome Amanda Regan. Okay, explain to me what happened.
I delivered for FedEx in Charlotte, North Carolina. It was one of my first stops around 9 in the morning, and I got out with my packages. The customer was walking to her mailbox, and she said, "How were the holidays?" It was right after Christmas. I said, "Mine were good. How were yours?" And you could just see, like, the tears well up in her eyes. And she said, "They weren't good. He's sick." And she pointed at the front door. And we kept small talk for a few minutes all the way up the driveway. And I wanted to pray with her, but then I got a little scared. I gave her boxes and left. As soon as I got in my truck, my heart was pounding so fast. I got down the road like 20 stops later, and I'm like, how can you leave this person, this stranger who just told you like their most personal, story about their life right now? Like, how can you leave her like that? So I had 100 stops that day, but I didn't care. The mission that the Lord just put me on was bigger than my job at that point. And I turned around and went back, and I rang her doorbell. She came downstairs. She said, "Amanda." She remembered my name just from the earlier.
Yeah.
And I said, "Ma'am, I couldn't keep going. Can I please pray for you?" And she just basically fell in my arms.
Wow. So why was it important for you to post what happened?
I asked the Lord to use me every day, like every single day. And I do believe, I believe that we cross paths with people for a reason. And there was a reason I had that delivery at 9 a.m. that day.
Right.
And I couldn't keep going. I wanted my friends and family to see the encounter that just happened, and I moved my feet, and I raised my daughter. When the Lord is pulling on your heartstrings, do you move your feet? Because sometimes we don't, and I did that day, and I had no idea it would go viral at all.
Wow. Have you seen the woman since this happened?
The next week, I had a package for the house across the street, and I couldn't find it. So around like 3 o'clock that same day, I found it and went back. And when I was walking back to my truck, she was pulling out of her driveway. And then I rolled down my window, and she's like, "Hey, Amanda, how are you?" And I was like, "Good." I said, "Well, how are things?" And she said, "He just passed." And I told her, I'm so sorry, and I'm still praying for you.
Yeah. In addition to being a delivery driver, you also run a nonprofit called Hungry Heroes,
right,
where you feed first responders in your area.
Yeah.
What made you want to start this program?
January 2018, we had a bad tragedy in York County. 4 officers got injured and 1 died. And I saw our whole community grieving. I kept praying, like, how can I help these men and women? Like, I'm not in the services, I'm not in the agency, but how can I help them? And I love to grill and cook. And it just came to me, feed them. So I called up the local agency, and I started from there. And we have fed over like 2,000 since last April. I'm a single mom. I have a 13-year-old, and I always try to tell her to be Jesus with skin on. Like, he's not here, he's not tangible, but if we can be that for him, that's how I try to raise her, and that's how I try to live. I used to be scared to pray out loud or pray in front of people because I didn't think I had the right words, or my words weren't big enough, or I don't know the words in the Bible or how to pronounce them. But at the end of the day, it's communication between you and the Lord.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I
It
was
ain't got
scared.
nothing to do with it.
Yeah. I didn't want to go back. I didn't want to go back, but I had to go back. You know what I mean?
I get it, man. See, this is cool messaging for people. People think, man, to be a Christian, you got to learn the Bible, you got to know all this, and you got to get on this little white line and stay on this line. You can't stay on that line. You ain't walking that chalk line to heaven. No, partner. Sometimes I'm just walking right next to the line. I see it. I just can't get on it today. You know what I'm saying? You just got to understand that it's that way. And at the end of the day, man, God love you. God love you anyway. It's a cool thing, man. This is great. Hey, Amanda, now, we also learned that you're a brand ambassador for Traeger grills.
Traeger wood pellet grills.
Really?
Right.
And which carries the original and best wood pellet grills in the market. That's what you like cooking on?
Yes.
Okay.
Smoking Boston butts.
Do you?
Yes.
How long you, like?
Overnight. It's about 8 to 10 hours. You usually do 8-pound butts.
So it's about an hour per pound.
Correct.
That's what I try to tell people. That's how you smoke a butt.
Right.
I mean a Boston butt.
Right.
Or Atlanta butt or LA butt, whatever you butt you want to call it. If you smoke it, it's a smoking for, anyway. I found out that they really love all the work that you're doing for Hungry Heroes, and they want to make sure that you continue this great work. So guess what? They're donating $5,000 to your organization. That's for you. You know what? You're a bad girl, Amanda. You're a bad girl.
Thank you.
Hey, for more information on Amanda's nonprofit, Hungry Heroes, head over to SteveTV.com. We'll be right back, y'all. All right, who in the building want to win some money? Let's see who's playing Harvey's Hundreds. Stop. How are you?
Good.
How you doing? All right. Okay, so what's your name?
Jada.
Hey, Jada, where you from?
I am from Orange County.
Okay, who you here with?
I'm here with my mom.
Okay, good. Well, let's just get down to it. You want to win some money?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Let's turn around. Come over this way just a little bit, right here. I got 20 pictures on the board. Every time you match one of those pictures, I'm gonna give you $100. You match all 20 of those pictures up in 60 seconds, you can walk out of here with $1,000.
Let's do it.
All right?
All right.
You good? All right, let's flip them over, scramble them up. All right, let's win a lot of money.
Okay.
Okay?
Let's do it.
Time will start after your first two numbers go.
All right, 1-6.
1-6.
2-7.
2-7.
3-8. 4-9. 5-10. 2-9.
3-9.
3-9. 11-16. 10-16. 5-16.
4.
4-16.
4-5.
4-5. 12-17.
12-17.
10-7. 10-12. 10-12. 13-18. 2-13.
2-16.
14-19. 8-19. 11-19. 8-17. 15-20.
Girl, you did good by yourself. You did really good by yourself. You got $800. All right, listen to this.
Thank you.
Turn around, look at the board. You see number 7? Tell me what that is. I'll give you this $200.
A traffic light.
You want to go with that?
A traffic light, sure.
Traffic light. Thanks for playing, Jada. We'll be right back, everybody. Hey, you made it to the end of this video. I got a lot more that you're going to enjoy, so just click to watch the next one. And make sure you subscribe to always know what's happening.